Hey everyone, welcome to the 6th tutorial in C++, and in this video we are going to be going over simple math problems and how to do them in variables. And actually we're probably going to go over a few more things with variables, so you'll know everything you need to know about them by the end of this one. But on to the simple math. Alright, so from the last lesson we learned exactly what we need to do to make a variable. You give the data type, we want an integer. We give it a name, any name we want. We can name it anything. Let's just name it airplane because we can. Well, actually, that's probably a bad idea if you're doing this for something else or someone else. You usually want to have the variable name, relevant to what you're doing. But in this case, we're just going to leave it like this. So we have the variable. We need to give it our initial value. Now, instead of giving it a number like 10 and ending like that, we can make it a little bit more complicated for absolutely no reason. We could have 5 plus 5. And as we know, that's going to equal out 10, so let's just see if we're right. Remember, when we want to print out only our variable, we do not have to type in the quotations or parentheses or dashes or anything. We just type in the name, like so. Now let's print and run. And if everything's going good here, all it's going to do is type out our variable, and there you go, 10, typed it out perfectly. So simple enough, right? Now for these you could do anything, subtraction, multiplication, we got division, and all you do is type this up again, or build and run it again, and there you go. So like I said, that's simple enough. The next thing I want to show you, besides the basic math functions, is how you can you could have two separate variables print out in the same statement, and you could add those two together. That sounds more complicated than it is. Let me just show you. So we want two separate variables. We have one, it's called an airplane. This one, we'll call it a ship. Now watch this. We're going to set this one, we're going to keep it real easy. We're going to set it to 10. Now like I said, now you could actually have your program spit out, you could have it add, subtract, multiply, anything, two separate variables, and it'll spit out the number in the end, just like this spit out one number. Well, now we're going to actually have our system spit out two different, put together two variables and put out one number. And let me just show you what I mean. We're going to have it type in. We're going to have our program add airplane plus ship, and we are going to end our line. Actually, we should probably end our line here. And just a real quick step by step, this is going to go through. This is going to type out what airplane is. We know airplane is 10. It's going to type out 10. And it's going to the next process or statement here. And it's going to see that we have an integer that we gave an initial value of 10. So now in this next line, it's going to add our variable plus the second variable. And it's going to type out what the total number is. Wow, that is pretty embarrassing. What did I do wrong here? Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, now let's type out this combined variable here. We'll have two numbers on the screen. We'll have 10 and we're gonna have 20. And I hope you understand why. This is gonna type out our first, this types out the combined, and 10 plus 10 equals 20. And yeah, it's as easy as that. That's your simple math problems, simple how to add two variables, and yeah, now you're well on your way to building our first project, which will be coming up either in the next tutorial and the one right after it, so stick around.